would be unacceptable. Thousands taking to the streets of Tehran, chanting his name. Late today, President Trump
Alright, so that's what we trying to do, man. Look like I'm walking, I want to walk truck in the door, man.
Yeah, we can do something peacefully for a change. I demand reports. Intelligence on Americans. For Iranians to target them. President Trump to Vladimir Putin. The Kremlin saying Putin suggested ideas on a quick end to the war. And it comes as the US and Israel hit hundreds of targets across Iran. Dramatic videos circulating online showing people racing to escape as missiles blasted this military base outside Tehran. Israel also striking with toxic smoke. Those attacks raising some concerns in the West about destroying valuable infrastructure. And tonight, a barrage of Iranian strikes across the region, killing at least one person in central Israel. Interceptor missiles streaking over the skies of Bahrain. And Qatar releasing this video of Iranian drones shot out of the sky. Tonight, the Pentagon identifying 26-year-old Army Sergeant Benjamin Pennington as the 7th US service member killed in action. Officials say he died from injuries sustained during an Iranian missile strike on a military base in Saudi Arabia last week. Over the weekend, President Trump attended the dignified transfer of 6 more US service members who were killed in Kuwait. And tonight, a video emerging of a strike near that Iranian girls' school where more than 160 people were killed. A close review of the video appearing to show a US-made Tomahawk missile slamming into a building next to the school. Sources telling ABC News it is possible American forces are responsible for the strike, as the US was attacking a military base in the area at the time. President Trump blaming the attack on Iran. The Pentagon says it's still investigating.
Our chief foreign correspondent Ian Pannell joins us now. Ian, we know that President Trump is now
What up, chat? What up, chat?
soon, but is he giving any semblance of a timetable?
No, he isn't. He was pressed by reporters on whether that meant this week. He said no. Didn't give any kind of definite timeline for this. I mean, of course, part of this is driven out of concern for what's happening with gas prices at home and oil prices internationally. But you only have to look at the images that we saw on the streets of Tehran today to know that some of those war aims that he's already laid out in the past are far from being achieved. I mean, the regime looks pretty intact. Yes, it's lost a whole raft of senior leaders, but it now has a new supreme leader who is as hardline as it was likely to chant death to America and death to Israel. The security forces control the streets of Tehran and around the country. And yes, Iran may have been destabilized and weakened militarily, but politically it still looks in charge. And without changing that regime or dealing with the enriched uranium, it raises questions about how the war can indeed end soon, as the president promises. Lindsay.
Questions indeed. Our chief foreign correspondent Ian Pannell in Tel Aviv once again tonight. Thanks so much.
Crazy.
We're joined now by
They don't used to show all this.
Security and defense analyst Nick Mulroy.
Shit.
Thanks so much for joining us.
They showing all this.
The president said that the U.S. military objectives are pretty well complete. What do you think has transpired over the past few days that brought him to draw that conclusion?
Lindsay, certainly we really struck the nuclear ballistic missile capacity.
It's all on today. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good evening, good evening, good
And I
evening.
think what the president's seeing is a battle damage assessment from the U.S. military, determining that they have really degraded those specific strategic assets of the Iranian regime. Now, what hasn't ended, of course, as you just pointed out, is the regime itself. It's clear that the selection
What we on?
Khomeini is essentially a continuation of the former supreme leader's regime, and he is, in many opinions, just as hardline as his father, and in some cases even more tied to the IRGC, starting his career there in the Quds Force, which is a very specialized section of that corps.
The president, as you would remember, originally said that the war in Iran could take 4 to 5 weeks or more. How were they able to complete their objectives so quickly?
Well, oftentimes the military goes in with a heightened belief in how strong the enemy is. It's obviously better to err on the side to me that we were able to hit a lot of these targets faster than expected to gain air superiority, supremacy actually.
They already got their next in line picked out. His son, I believe. Yeah.
Very far down, I think, the military's priority list, but because we are still taking these targets until the
Yeah.
president ends the confrontation, the military is going to take every opportunity to further degrade the military capacity of Iran.
You know how it is. You take one of them off the street, all right, like with anything, somebody gonna take their place.
Of the economies of our key Gulf partners, and everything that goes into this has this extent. So I think there has to be a review from the White House on what is the value added to keep this going. And then, of course, as the conversation with President Putin went today, perhaps there is an off-ramp that can be facilitated even with the new regime. And that just is something I think obviously the president is taking into consideration.
Just in the last few seconds here, the president has also said that he would only accept total and complete surrender from Iran. Iran has called that.
We got 2 eyeballs.
Do you think it's within the realm of
We got 3
possibilities?
eyeballs. We got 2 thumbs. Yep.
Right, yeah, as long as the regime is still standing, they're never
Hopefully
going to
he
concede
choose
all
peace.
towards surrender, because
Yes, we
there
choose
is
peace,
no
not
boots on the
war.
ground, there is no invading
Peace,
force
not war.
required to do
Any
that.
day,
We're not
any
gonna
day,
surrender
any day of the
our
week.
craft. But this is clear that the U.S. has met its military objectives, and that is something that I think the U.S. can hang their hat on when it comes to any of this conflict. But we have to, I think, accept that the regime
I done
is
ate
still in
good.
place, and it's not going to change its perspective against the United States. In fact, most Taiwan is believed
Probably leave
to
here
have
about
been an advocate for Iran
10 or so.
seeking a nuclear weapon. So something is
10:30 probably.
on board with. So there is still going to be a hostile regime in Iran, but the United States can also turn
Choose
back
one,
and
choose
start
wisely.
campaigning if they start rebuilding
Choose
all the
wisely.
strategic capabilities that we have degraded so much. So that is still an option for the United States.
Nick Mulroy, I appreciate your time. As always, thank you. For more now, we're joined by Bernard Hickle, professor of Near Eastern Studies at Princeton. Professor, thanks so much
Princeton.
for joining us. President Trump said today that the operation in Iran is going to be a short-term excursion. You've previously stated that the Iranian regime will be very difficult to dismantle. Is there a world in which the IRGC is removed by this U.S. operation? If not, what will it take?
Good evening. No, there is no way to remove the IRGC without a ground invasion, and that's not going to happen. And also, destroying Iran's air force, which was non-existent before this war, and its navy.
You home from work? For now, we gotta go back. We gonna leave here. We got another job to do here in a little while.
Thousands, if not tens of thousands.
We got another job at like 11.
Short-range missiles. They're still attacking Israel. They're still blocked the Strait of Hormuz. And I think President Trump realizes that they can bring the global economy, and certainly gas prices extremely high in the global economy, to its knees because of the amount of
Yeah, we gotta go back.
through this area and gas. And that's what's making him reconsider.
Can you give us insight as to how the Islamic regime in Iran has been able to maintain power for nearly 50 years?
Well, through sheer brute force. I mean, they are.
I need a job like you work.
Have all the weapons.
Hmm.
Most of the population doesn't like them, but they're not organized. The population and the opposition is highly divided, and there is no single leader to unite them against this regime. And this is a coercive regime that's willing to kill.
You could get one.
It's killed just this last
Shit.
year, tens of thousands, if not up to 30,000+
You can get one.
people.
Start it up.
So, very hard people, they're ideological, and
Where you live at? What state you in anyway?
right now.
We can use you. We can use you. Where you at? Where you at, Terry? What state you in, Terry?
As reported, Iran named its new supreme leader, Moshtaba Khamenei, the son of the slain Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. What do you make of this choice, and how will his rule differ from
And I'll probably ask you that before.
He's a harder man than his father. He's much younger. He's likely, unless he's killed by the Israelis or the Americans, he's likely
Lord,
to
they talking
remain
about Keelan.
in power for many decades, and he is going to double down and try to rebuild all the lost military capability that has been degraded in this war and the war last year, the 12-day war that the Israelis and the Americans waged. He's a believer in nuclear power and having a nuclear weapon. And so I don't see how.
Oh.
I mean, basically,
And we got full schedules. You know what? I seen our schedule.
They're doubling down and
Our schedule.
the finger to the president.
Our schedule go up to 2027. We got work. I looked at my schedule right now. We got work long way lined up so far, all the way to 2027.
Relations with Iran.
Like I seen jobs all the way to 2027 on my schedule.
much, frankly, and they would like to see the regime moderate, and
2027.
and they were hoping that it would.
Who got a whole year schedule planned out?
Also don't want to see the
Who got a whole year schedule planned out?
because that could lead to civil war in Iran, and that
A whole work schedule planned out, a whole year.
a civil war there, and regime collapse could lead to a situation like we saw in Libya, and that
I looked at that shit today, I said, God damn.
so they're between a rock and a hard place.
We definitely gonna need 2 crews.
Attacking them, and Iran still has the capability of attacking their desalination plant. This is water desalination from the sea, and the electricity plants, and they could actually do serious harm to countries
The
like
work is
Saudi
there.
Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait.
Just gotta get it
They
done.
started attacking these vital infrastructure installations, and that's what these countries are most afraid of. They live next to Iran. Iran is an arsonist, and they would like to see Iran, contained but not destroyed.
Professor Bernard Hickel, we thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Tonight, President Trump is urging oil tankers to defy Iran and push through the Strait of Hormuz, calling on them to quote
Wow.
ships. Oil prices dropped today to $87 a barrel.
Man, the gas still high.
For a gallon of gas is now $3.51, but
I seen gas in like 366 today.
by the end of the week.
It was like 366 I seen in one gas station. I said, God damn, gas is going up.
The oil markets and gas
I didn't get me a scooter, get my scooter, get me a scooter, so I'm not gonna be driving like that, but.
And on the unfolding war in Iran, overnight, a record surge in oil prices reaching nearly $120 a barrel before plunging.
Electric is the way to go, huh?
The president said the war is very
World Boy made his own gas. Where old boy yet? That one black cat with the dreads. I forgot how he made his oil out of. Was it peanut oil? No, it was some kind of What's up, Couple Henry? What's up, Couple Henry? What's up, Couple Henry? Make sure you hit them likes and please subscribe.
51 cents a gallon, up 57
Dishes
cents
now are
a
soaked.
week ago.
This is truly, certainly an unprecedented situation.
The war has triggered the biggest disruption to oil supplies in history, with the Strait of Hormuz effectively shut down. Tankers loaded with fuel have no place to go, forcing 3 major OPEC oil producers, Kuwait, Iraq, and the UAE, to cut production. Analysts have warned the longer the disruption, the higher gas prices will go, and the ripple effect far beyond the pump. Grocery prices, airfare, and the cost to do business for farmers and small companies. And for Michelle, by the time she was done at the gas pump, it cost more than $90 to fill up her SUV.
If it stays like this, it's gonna be pretty bad.
So many really feeling the pinch here. Rebecca Jarvis joins us now. Rebecca, this really has been a wild ride for oil prices.
It has, Lindsay, and what we're seeing has really been unprecedented, both on the way up, as prices have climbed so quickly, and so many Americans have noticed that over the last week at the pump. And now today, in just these last 24 hours, how volatile the price of oil is falling from almost $120 a barrel to now about $89 a barrel. That is almost a 30% drop in just 24 hours. I've been covering these markets now for almost 2 decades, and you don't see that. This is a market very much driven by the risk of what
What's
the
up, Poppy?
president says, and also
What's
what
up, Copper?
happens on the ground in Iran. Lindsay?
So much volatility.
Only time I soak my dishes. Look at here go. Only time I soak my dishes is I only soak like the pots. Like if I cook like some baked beans or something, we might get a little stuck at the bottom a little bit. Maybe if I bake something in the oven, but barbecue chicken or something, and the pan might got a little barbecue sauce stuff stuck at the bottom. I soak that. But other than not dishes though. Just cold pans and pots might soak it for a little while. But not the spork, spoons, cups, bowls, plates. Just pots, pans. You know what I'm talking about? Damn, we got the hiccups. I'm going to change my name to Mommy Long Legs 1222, but I have 285 years. What's 1222? Why couldn't you just change the name?
This was a planned attack motivated by extremist ideology and inspired by a violent foreign terrorist organization.
says one of the teens watched ISIS propaganda videos on his phone.
Yeah, we got
The other
hiccups.
told him he wanted to carry out an attack bigger than the Boston Marathon bombing and lamented that attack caused
You got 25 subs. Let's go.
substance.
Let's go. 25 subs. Oh, it's her. Oh, it's her experiment number. I thought it was like a birthday. Cause my birthday is 12/26. Damn, we got a hickey uppies. Damn, we got the hiccups, guys. Damn. You know, I need to do some sit on my hand upside down. No. She crazy. She literally says, "Let's play one more game. It's called hide and seek," and she's a grown toy experiment. What the heck? Play hide and seek. What the world? Freaky deaky. I want to show you something. Then she says this. said, do you love me? Do you love me? Biggie Smoke, I asked you to play fair. Oh, that's like our Pet Cemetery. No fair. You cheated. Little kid off Pet Cemetery said that. No fair. You cheated. That's where that come off for a little bit. First Pet Cemetery. Blow up like the World Trade. Remember going to eat sardines for dinner. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Did she die?
My man Kemp left a tech and a 9 at my crib. Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. On 1 to 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Motherfucking right. My pockets looking kinda tight. And I'm stressed, yo Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that. Just grab the fucking gap. The first pocket that's fat, the take it to his back. Word is born, I'ma smoke him. Don't fake no move. Treat it like boxing. Stick it move. Stick it move. You ain't got to explain shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave shit. With the same clip and the same 4-5, 2-point blank, a motherfucker.
The game called Poppy Playtime Chapter 2.
Yes, love. Look your fucking attitude. Because the nigga play pussy, that's the nigga that's getting screwed and bruised up. From the pistol whipping, wets on the neck from the necklace stripping. Then I'm dipping up the block and I'm robbing bitches too. Up the herringbones and bamboos. I wouldn't give a fuck if you pin them. Give me the baby rings and the #1 mom pendant. I'm slamming niggas like Shaquille. Shit is real. When it's time to eat a meal, I rob and steal. Cause mom milk ain't giving me shit. So for the bread and butter,
My baby change name. Right there. Here.
I leave niggas in the gutter. Word the mother. I'm dangerous.
Dangerous.
When I'm back, the fucking angel dust. When I bust my gas, motherfuckers take dirt gas. I'm all that and a dime sack. Where the paper at? Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
I'm a bad boy.
Give me the loot. 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 Give Big up, it's a stick up, and I'm shooting niggas quick if you hiccup. Don't let me throw my clip up in your back and headpiece. The opposite of peace, sending on through the reef. You're talking to the robbery expert. Step into your wake with your blood on my shirt. Don't be a jerk and get smoked over being resistant. Cause when I lick shots, the shit is persistent. Goodness gracious, the papers. Where the cash at? Where the stash at? Nigga, pass that before you get your
It's just what she
from the main
did in the game.
357 slug, and my nigga Biggie got an itchy one grip. One in the chamber, 32 in the clip. Motherfuckers better strip. Yeah, nigga, deal. Before you find out how blue steel feel. From the Beretta, putting all the holes in your sweater. The money getter, motherfuckers on the better. Rolex watches, the colorful swatches. I'm thinking in pockets, motherfuckers can't stop it. Man, niggas come through, I'm taking high school rings too. Bitches get split with the earrings and bangs.
Rest in peace to Biggie Smalls, you know what I mean? Rest in peace. March 9th, 1997. Let's go. Let's get it.
So go get your man, bitch. He can get robbed too. Tell him Biggie took it. What the fuck he gonna do? I hope apologetic, or I'ma have to say it. And if I said it, the cocksucker won't forget it. But she's sticky bitch. Give me the loot, bitch. Give me the loot. 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 Give me the loot.
How much? Damn.